Ah, the game. A twisted, devious, and utterly maddening game. The narcissist's game. Now tell me, have you ever played? Or more precisely, have you ever been unwittingly forced to play? Because, my dear friends, if you've ever crossed paths with a narcissist, you've already been handed the pieces, the rules, and a loaded deck stacked firmly against you. But here's the thing, they don't want you to know. The narcissist can be beaten, not by outsmarting them at their own game. No, that's their terrain, but by refusing to play at all. Today, let me take you on a journey through their tactics, their traps, and ultimately, your escape route. Stay with me, because this might just save your sanity. Rule 1. Remove yourself from the game. The most foolproof way to win a game is, quite simply, not to play. Cut them off, completely. No calls, no texts, no social media stalking, no messages through well-meaning mutual friends. Nothing. Imagine the narcissist's world as a stage, and you're the audience they crave. The moment you step away, the lights dim. The applause dies. Their show collapses into silence. But beware, this withdrawal will provoke them. Oh, they'll knock on every proverbial door in your life. They'll plead, apologize, make grandiose promises of change, even claim they've sought therapy. And if that doesn't work, they'll stalk, harass, smear your name in whispers and shouts. All of it. A desperate bid to reclaim control. You see, cutting them off is their greatest fear. It declares you are no longer their puppet. And trust me, narcissists cannot stand an empty stage. Rule 2. Remain calm. The power of the poker face. Ah, this is the trickier bit, isn't it? Remaining calm. Imagine the narcissist as a tempest, a storm designed to churn the waters of your emotions until you lose all sense of direction. Their insults sting, their accusations twist, and their gaslighting confuses. They'll hurl verbal grenades, planting seeds of doubt and insecurity, watching gleefully as you scramble to defend yourself. Your weapon here is not retaliation, it's stillness. A poker face. No emotion, no reaction. Stand there, quiet, detached, almost curious, as if you're a scientist observing a particularly absurd experiment. Ah, you might think to yourself, there's the blame-shifting tactic. Oh, and there's the projection, right on cue. Fascinating. For the narcissist, this lack of reaction is intolerable. They thrive on the chaos of your emotional response. Deny them that, and you rob them of their fuel. It's like cutting off oxygen to a fire. They'll rage, they'll flail, but in time, they'll burn out. Rule 3. Set and enforce boundaries. Now this is where the real battle begins. Setting boundaries with a narcissist is akin to planting a flag in a minefield. It's dangerous, yes, but necessary. Because boundaries are your fortress walls, protecting your sense of self from their relentless onslaught. Here's the thing. Narcissists despise boundaries. To them, your no is an affront, an attack on their perceived entitlement. At first, they'll test the waters, stepping a toe over the line, watching your reaction. If you falter, if you let it slide, they'll push further, taking more and more until your boundary is but a faint memory. So enforce them, relentlessly, calmly. When they push, you push back with quiet firmness. No, I won't accept that behavior. Simple, clear, unyielding. And when they inevitably retaliate, because they will, remember rule #2. Stay calm. Rule 4. Find points of agreement. Disarm them. Now we move into more nuanced territory. When the narcissist attacks, when they criticize, demean, and insult, what do they expect? A fight, a defense, an emotional outburst. But here's a delightful little twist. Agree with them. They call you a terrible cook. You might be right, you say with a shrug. They declare you're selfish. Perhaps I am, you reply. This tactic isn't about validating their cruelty. It's about disarming it. You see, narcissists thrive on resistance. Agreement confuses them, disrupts their rhythm. It's as though they've prepared for a duel, only to find their opponent has laid down the sword. Will this enrage them further? Quite possibly, but it also denies them the satisfaction they crave. Rule 5. Never take the bait. Ah, the bait. It comes in many forms. Insults, dismissals, pointed questions designed to provoke, to hook you into an argument where they reign supreme. Every word, every gesture, every carefully timed pause is a lure, an invitation into their game. Your job is simple. Don't bite. Let their words drift past you, meaningless as leaves on the wind. Resist the urge to defend yourself, to explain, to prove your worth. They don't want resolution. They want reaction. Deny them that and you deny them power. Now, you might wonder, why is this so effective? Why can't the narcissist simply outmaneuver you, as they have so many others? The answer lies in their nature. Narcissists rely on control, manipulation, and drama to maintain their sense of superiority. Remove those elements, and they flounder. But here's the kicker. The narcissist's greatest weakness is their need for you to engage. They're like a puppeteer without strings, desperate for a marionette to control. When you refuse to play, when you walk away or stand firm in calm detachment, you strip them of their power. And now, the promised revelation. Why do even the most intelligent, emotionally aware individuals fall victim to narcissists? Because intelligence isn't immunity. Narcissists operate on instinct, exploiting emotional vulnerabilities that exist in all of us. They're masters of surprise, experts at hijacking your attachment system through trauma bonding. Even the sharpest minds are caught off guard, blindsided by the narcissist's cunning. But awareness, true awareness, is your shield. To win at the narcissist's game, you must reject the game itself. You must refuse to be the pawn, the prize, or the plaything in their twisted theater. Walk away, stand tall, hold your ground, for in the end, the ultimate victory is not in defeating them, but in reclaiming yourself.